Okay, so I got another unboxing today, which is Star Wars The Black Series, Han Solo, uh, Return of the Jedi, Endor. So he's wearing his trench coat like he wore in the Endor battle. So this should be pretty cool. I don't have a whole lot of Black Series figures, uh, but I want to try to get all of the main characters of the original trilogy at least. So it's just a question of like finding them. I might wind up ordering them on Amazon or something like that. But let's go ahead and open this guy up. And it looks like these tabs should open here. And I tore the box because this cardboard is not very sturdy. It's probably like some of that recycled cardboard. I don't suppose it matters if you're not going to keep the box. But anyway. It seems like it's almost some kind of newfangled sort of packaging. I know Hasbro was talking about cutting down on the plastic in their packaging. I don't know if this is necessarily can't talk. If this necessarily cuts down on it though, because just another tray on top of this tray. Now, it looks like he doesn't have any stupid rubber bands or twist ties holding him in, so that's a good thing. I'll go ahead and take out his blaster before I lose that. Han Solo is one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. I don't know if I have a favorite Star Wars character per se. I like all the main characters an awful lot. I like Princess Leia. I like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I like Chewbacca. I like Han Solo. I like Luke Skywalker. The droids are cool. So yeah, his trench coat didn't look that good to me in the package because it was all scrunched up. But I was hoping once I took it out and let it breathe for a little bit, it would look a little better, and it does. The problem is these lapels kind of stick out in such a way where you can see how the trench coat is constructed. Honestly, 6-inch figures aren't the best kind of figures to put soft goods coats on and things like that. It doesn't look bad, and thankfully, like, the way that this coat is supposed to look in the movie, it's supposed to look kind of rumpled and everything like that, so that looks fine, but I have a hunch he'll probably look better once we take the coat off of him. And here we go. When you take the coat off, you're left with a more traditional looking Han Solo. More like how he looked towards the climax of the film. I kind of think his arms are a little bit on the skinny side, though. Maybe they did that so that the coat would fit better. But, you know, it's like I did the unboxing of, like, the old Power of the Force figures, and I was talking about how those were too bulky. Maybe this one kind of overcorrected. He could probably stand to have a little more bulk in his arms. But it's a great figure. The head sculpt is fantastic. Like that's the main reason I bought this figure is because the Harrison Ford likeness is uncanny. Like the sculpt of it is perfect, and the paint detail is just amazing. Like there's even like a little bit of like spray on his upper lip to make it look like there's some stubble up there. It looks really good. So let's see how well he holds his blaster. The blaster seems like it's made out of some stiff yet flexible plastic. It's not too rubbery, but it's also not too stiff that I would be worried it would be brittle. It should probably be fairly sturdy. And you could fit it into his hand. His hand actually has a trigger finger, so he can hold it in a very realistic manner. So you can have Han Solo shoot first at any bad guys that he comes across. Not wait on them to shoot him and miss from 3 feet away. So that's nice. Got the Carillion blood stripe on the side, and you can see that they actually did this as like the individual pinstripes rather than one solid stripe like a lot of the older action figures had to do it. The technology has gotten really good in terms of like the painting and the sculpting on these figures, and they look really amazing now. Like more realistic than I figured you would ever see an action figure in my lifetime. There's kind of you can get them into like that sort of classic sort of Han Solo pose, almost like the dueling sort of pose, while he's shooting at the bad guys. Look at that. That is cool. I like that. So I guess I need to get Chewbacca next, because you can't have Han Solo without Chewbacca. So I'll probably try to see if I can hunt him down on Amazon. Like I said, I have a few of the Black Series figures, but not many. I have Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the old Obi-Wan Kenobi, the one from the first Star Wars movie. I have Lando Calrissian from Empire Strikes Back. I have Grand Moff Tarkin, but most of the Black Series figures are ones that I got like because I found them like cheap or on sale or something like that. I don't think I paid full price for any of them except for no, I don't think I did pay full price for any of them. This will be the first one I've actually paid full price for. But you got to have Han Solo. So the Darth Vader that I got is the one that came with the big stand, so you could set up all the figures on it. But since at that time I only had Darth Vader, I didn't really think there was much of a point in setting it up. So it's still just sitting in the box. I just took Darth Vader himself out, and I guess I could have put him on there with Obi-Wan Kenobi and the other two figure Lando and Grand Moff Tarkin, but that would be an odd assortment of characters. Really, what I wanted to do eventually was get all the characters from that first Kenner assortment and have them all posed on the display. And a Boba Fett. Boba Fett was the other one I had. So I guess Boba Fett I paid full price for because I got him at like Walmart or something like I don't remember. But yeah. So the Endor Han Solo figure, highly recommended for anyone who collects Star Wars figures, especially if you like the Black Series. Like, I'd say even if you were someone who was only interested in 3 3/4 inch, and I can't blame you for that, I would probably make an exception and get Han Solo because he's really cool, and then you have to get Chewbacca. You absolutely have to. So that's pretty much it for this time. We will talk to you next time.